So Apple released the iPhone 12 series October last year, and about a month ago they also released the iPhone 12 in a newer color option, and that's what we have here today. The purple iPhone 12. Anyway, let's unbox it because that's what this video is all about, and see its beauty plus what we get inside the box. This is a tiny box that only says iPhone on the sides with the purple wallpaper on top. And it's a smaller box because Apple doesn't include a charger in the box, so you have to use an older one or buy a newer one. Anyway, pulling the top part aside, we see the iPhone 12 in its full purple glory. But before we get to it, let's see what else is in the box. Here is USB-C to lightning cable. Inside this small envelope you get your SIM ejector tool, a single Apple sticker in white. Could be nice if it was in the iPhone's color, and lastly a small pamphlet, and that's it. I'll power it on and set it up, but in the meantime, my first impressions about this phone are, this is a good looking phone for sure. That purple color is not so shouting like I thought it would be. It's kinda lilac, but it still looks beautiful, and I can see many people opting for this color for that reason. However, on the back it's glossy and it's going to attract a lot of fingerprints if you don't have a case on, but the sides are matte, not like the one you find on the Pro models. Talking of the sides, they are flat, no curves or anything, which was a concern I had before, but now I can tell you it feels just as good. Doesn't feel sharp like I thought it would. Maybe this will change on the bigger Pro Max that I also have here, so if you wanna see a video on it, then be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it when it goes live. It's not that heavy, comes in at 164 grams, making it more comfortable to hold, but if you're coming from a heavier phone, you'll definitely feel it. On the right side you get a power button, and below that a millimeter wave 5G antenna. On the bottom, you get a lightning port sandwiched between the microphone and the speakers that actually pairs with the top firing speakers to create that Dolby Atmos stereo effect that, by the way, is really immersive. On this side you get a mute switch and volume up and down buttons and a SIM card slot. On top, nothing other than just a single antenna line, which is also present on the other sides. The display on this phone is a 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR. It's an OLED panel, packs a resolution of 2572 by 1170 pixels, and it's a great display. It's sharp at 460 ppi, gets super bright at a peak brightness of 625 nits, but the only downside is that you don't get a higher refresh rate display here. Keeping in mind it starts at $699, and that's a reasonable price to include a 120Hz display in there. It's also protected by ceramic shield by Apple for better scratch and drop protection, but nonetheless it's still glass. On the back we have two 12 megapixels cameras, an ultra wide and a standard wide lens, and on the front the selfie camera is also a 12 megapixel true depth camera, and we all know that you can't go wrong about iPhone cameras. Anyway, that's the purple iPhone 12. I hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Anyway, goodbye, and most of all, stay safe.